Hello there, and welcome to my weekly Wednesday live. I am so excited to be here to talk to you about art, creativity, surface pattern design, which is a hot topic right now, and also creative entrepreneurship. And I am Anne LaFollette, and it's so exciting to see all of you. I recognize many of the names that are popping up in the comments section. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Pauline Riley. Hello, Catherine and Lori. It is great to see you here today. And today is a very special session because my dear friend, Bonnie Christine, who I actually met back in 2018, is launching a spectacular course on surface pattern design called Surface Design Immersion. And I am an affiliate partner of Bonnie's because I love everything that she does. And as an affiliate partner, she allows me to promote her program. And I might get a commission if you enroll through me. It's not guaranteed and it's at no extra cost to you. But I love to let you know about her program because I'm a huge believer in it. I took it myself back in 2018. And I take it again every year because she re-records it, she improves upon it, and there's always something new to learn about surface design. And many of you know that I have my own surface design course called the Pattern Design Academy, and I've been getting a lot of questions around, well, why do you promote your competitor? And here's the thing, and Bonnie would be the first person to say this. There is room for both of us in surface design, and she is not my competitor. We are colleagues, and we're better together. And there are many other people who also teach surface pattern design, and I just happen to be affiliated with Bonnie because she helped me on my journey when I was getting started creating repeating patterns that I now have on a series of blouses or on my wrapping papers, or you can see a whole bunch of additional fabrics of mine up here. And I want to support her. I want to support her as another creative entrepreneur, female creative entrepreneur, because it shows you what's possible. I also support her because her course is amazing and I've taken it myself and I know what an incredible experience it is. She provides unparalleled level of support in the program, and she's always teaching you what you need to know right now to have the courage to put your work out into the world and start to see revenue coming from your work. And what I wanted to do today is that I actually am going to be sharing an interview that I did with her on Friday, but I know that many people right this minute are potentially watching Bonnie's Q&A over on Bonnie's site because today is the last day of her workshop, or her free workshop. And she's having a very special Q&A about the Immersion program. And so if you got an email from her, I will not be offended if you click that link to go watch her live right now. I always go live on Wednesdays, and so I didn't want to cancel. But I thought for those of you who do show up live, or those of you who watch the replay, I could also do my own version of why immersion is so amazing and why, even if you've taken my course in the past, it would be a great investment for you to continue your journey and take Bonnie's program next. And I had an incredible email earlier this morning from one of my former students, Christy, who said, I'm so excited. I took your program last year, but I didn't really do that much with it. And I kind of lost my mojo. And she said, I'm seeing that you're promoting Bonnie's program, and I definitely want to take it through your affiliate link so that I can get your fabulous bonuses. And I'll tell you about those in a second. But she said, I need to rekindle my passion for surface design. I need to kickstart my creative journey again. And I need to relearn some of the steps and get a different perspective. And Bonnie and I joke about this. We're very good friends, and we joke about the fact that my program really provides you with your Bachelor of Arts in Surface Pattern Design. And Bonnie's program gives you a master's degree. And so if you are one of my former students and you need a little bit of a kick to get yourself motivated again, and you're ready to dive a little bit deeper and take your skills to the next level, it is the perfect investment for you to make in 2025. And Bonnie only offers immersion once a year. So if you've been thinking about it for several years, this is the year for you to actually dive in, make the investment in yourself, and do me a favor, please come through my affiliate link so that Bonnie knows I sent you, right? The only way Bonnie is going to know that I'm helping to support her program is if you purchase it through my affiliate link, so she knows I'm the one who is sending you to her. So I want to say hello to Lisa, who just joined, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to go to Bonnie's enrollment page so that you can just see, even just by going to this page, how incredibly beautiful Bonnie's work is, but also how she's structured this program to support you in every way possible. So I'm going to do that, and then Pauline Riley, who is in the comments, is also going to put my affiliate link in the comments for you. It's also at the top of the video, or the broadcast. So I'm live right now, and there's a title at the top of where you're watching, whether you're on your phone or your computer. There's a title, and it also says, check out Bonnie's immersion program at my affiliate link, and it's a big, long blue link. And I'm going to talk to you also about my special bonuses. But let me make sure I've clicked the right thing in the background, and then let me go to Surface Design Immersion with Bonnie Christine. Create artwork that creates income. And you can see that the immersion experience, these are clickable buttons, right? You can enroll today. You can also chat with a member of her team by clicking on this chat button right down here, which is a great way for you to get any questions that you have answered. And then if you go down a little bit further, Bonnie talks about how surface pattern design is this incredible industry that's growing and evolving and has room for all of us, and is an incredible place for you to bring your creative ideas to life, because you can create wallpaper or wrapping paper or fabric for any kind of sewing project. It's great for quilting. And if you actually have gone into your local quilt shop, or you've gone into your local art supply store, there's probably a wall that has fabric notions and other elements that go into quilt making and other sewing projects. And I'm curious if you've ever wondered, like, well, who makes these patterns? And sometimes you can't find exactly what you want, which means there's an opportunity for you to create the beauty that you want to share in the world, right? So they're incredible, incredible opportunities. There's a beautiful video with the wonderful Bonnie Christine that you can click on when you pop over to this page. And then I think that what's important to remember is that we are all here together. You're in my creative community because you're creative. And because you know you have an opportunity to continue to hone your skills in surface design. And you want to do something that's meaningful in this portion of your life, right? We want to be a part of an incredible community, and we also want to continue to use our brain. And especially, let me come back on screen, especially if, like me, you had a corporate career forever, right? I was in corporate for 30 years working for someone else. And then all of a sudden, poof, my job was eliminated. And you know what? It was actually a blessing in disguise, because it was really the universe telling me that this was my opportunity to do something for me and to build a new path forward that I would control. And I would be the boss, right? I would be the boss of me. And I remember my mom telling me when I was a kid that I was very independent, but I didn't have any creative paths in my family as examples to follow. And so I did what my dad did, which was to go into a corporate job. But my mom reminded me that I also, whenever I was working on a project, something creative, and someone wanted to help me, I would say, I am the boss of me. I am the boss of me. Let me be the boss of me. And finally, in my 60s, I actually had an opportunity to become the boss of me in surface pattern design. And that's what I would love for you as well, because we have so much to offer to the world. And even if we have this regret around not having had an opportunity to go to art school, it's not too late for you to dive into your creativity and pursue as much of surface design as a career or a side hustle or as a special project or just as a hobby as you want. And so you are creative. So I think that she also mentions on her page the fact that if you're drawn to beauty and color and you always seem to be busy doing something either new with sketching or painting or dreaming up your next project, the immersion program is perfect for you. If you've always enjoyed creative pursuits, maybe it's just in the quiet moments, but you also have never really taken yourself seriously in your creative endeavors. This is a great opportunity for you to do so. And one of the other things is putting your art out into the world creates a legacy where people for generations to come will be able to see it. And Bonnie Christine is going to show you how to do it, right? You're in the right place. And look at this beautiful repeating pattern that she's created here as the banner. I think it's amazing. And as she rightly says, patterns are everywhere, right? If you look around yourself right now, you're going to see it on the carpet under your feet. You might have a room in your house that has wallpaper on it. You have home decor. The pillows on your sofa probably have a pattern on them. I'm wearing a shirt that has my pattern on it that I made into a beautiful blouse. And toys in the nursery, ribbon that you use. Obviously, wrapping paper is an incredible example because we wrap presents all the time. So why not wrap them in a piece of wrapping paper that has your design on it, right? It is an incredible industry full of opportunities. And you have this aha moment where you realize somebody's making a living at this, or if they don't want it to be, if they have too much going on in their life and so they can only carve out a certain amount of time for it, they can still have it as a side business. And that is why you can be the boss of you, right? I always wanted to be the boss of me, and now I am, and you can be the boss of you. And so surface design is really creating art for everyday objects. And that feeling that you get when you order your first piece of fabric that has your design on it, or you order the first set of gift wrap sheets that have your design on it, it's the most spectacular feeling in the world. So, and I love this little example, right? She frequently recommends, and you learn a lot more about this in her program, but she frequently recommends, she loves flowers. And surface design is not all about florals, but she uses this example where she was out walking and she saw this really, really pretty, cute little flower, and then she drew it, and then she brought it into Adobe Illustrator, and she turned it into vector artwork, and now it is on she's got a bolt of fabric with that sweet little design on it, right? And so you might start with something that you found in nature, you bring it into your computer, you learn how to create a repeat from it, and then you can decide what you want to do with that particular design. And her program is just incredible, and it's really a movement. And because she only offers it once a year, it's an incredible opportunity to be a part of her incredible community. And I think she's already taught over 10,000 people her process for surface pattern design. And this is the course to end all courses. But I also want you to know it's not overwhelming, right? She created in immersion because she wants to take you by the hand. And look how beautiful she is, right? She's absolutely beautiful. And she was able to create a life and a career that brings her the most joy and allows her to spend time with her husband and her 2 children. And she's organized it and she supports it, and in the most amazing way that is truly, truly fabulous. So I want to say hello to Thomasine and to Gloria and also to Monica. And so Monica, I recognize your name. I'm pretty sure you've taken my Academy program in the past. And so Bonnie's program is the perfect next step to rekindle your passion for surface design and take your skills to the next level. And Pauline will put the link, my affiliate link, in the chat so that you can access this page through my affiliate link. And so let me come on screen and tell you that, look, this is another beautiful picture of one of her designs. Look how beautiful it is. Right? It's just really, really beautiful. So there's a lot more information on here. She goes through everything that she covers in the program. And she also talks about the incredible support team that she has. And this is actually the timeline, which is really important because enrollment is open right now, but it will close on it'll close on the 25th, which I believe is next Tuesday. And the program itself, orientation and opening ceremonies, are on March 3rd. So everything that you need to know about the program is on this page, and it is absolutely a world-class experience. And so I sent an email out, I think a little bit earlier today, to many of my Pattern Design Academy alum, because I wanted to encourage you, if you've lost a little bit of your mojo and you haven't taken my course for several years, it's like, well, don't take my course again. Of course, I'd love for you to take my course again if you want to. However, I think that it's time for you to now learn from a different teacher and elevate your skills by getting a different person's perspective. And Bonnie is that person, and I wholeheartedly support her program, everything, all of the support that you get around her program, which is why I wanted to come on live today to talk to you about it. And if you haven't taken my course, but you've taken Doodles, right? Many, many more of you have taken Doodles than have actually come into my Pattern Design Academy program. So if you're listening to this and you took Doodles, but you decided not to make an investment in my program, maybe you were waiting for Bonnie, and that's fabulous. Do me a favor, enroll through my affiliate link so that Bonnie knows that you came through Doodles with me and that you are now ready to invest in yourself to a larger degree and be guided by Bonnie Christine. My 2 bonuses. Let me talk to you about those. And then let me know also while I'm here live, let me know if you have any questions. Pop them into the comments for me. So I'm an affiliate for Bonnie, which means I can do 2 bonuses. And the 2 bonuses, the first one is, so if you're multitasking, come back to me. The first bonus is for the first 20 people to enroll. The first 20 people who enroll through my affiliate link will get a one-on-one coaching call with me. Bonnie wants to make sure that we wait to have those calls until you've gone through immersion, because you need to focus on immersion first, and we'll have a much better session after you've gone through the program, because you'll have very interesting and targeted questions for me and how I can best support you with a coaching call after you go through the program. So that's bonus number 1 for the first 20 people who enroll through my affiliate link. The next one is a call with everybody who enrolls through me. So I want to ensure that I have an opportunity to talk to everyone who has enrolled through my affiliate link, and we're going to have a Zoom call together. And we're going to talk about sort of the top 3 things that you need to be aware of as you start to implement what you've learned and as you start to determine the industry that you're going to focus on first. So that group Q&A, that group session will also take place after immersion is over, so that you don't have any distractions. You enroll, you take in all of the goodness and all of the amazing support that Bonnie provides during her 8-week program. And then after it is over, the first 20 people who enroll through me, we'll set up a coaching call. And then for everyone, we will have a Q&A session. And we can, I'm very transparent, especially since this is going to be on Zoom. And so you can share your portfolio with me. You can share your a collection with me. You can tell me that you're stuck on a design and you need me to help you move forward, because I love to do demos on screen. And so it's an opportunity for you to use the time however you decide is best. So who has questions for me before I let you go? The most important thing is for you to know that there is a deadline, and the deadline is next Tuesday. And so depending on when you're watching this, it's Tuesday, February 25th. And since Bonnie only offers this once a year, don't wait for 2026. Do it. Invest in yourself and make incredible progress in your surface design journey in 2025. Okay, so one of the questions that comes up, and hold on, I want to also pop over to see, I'm broadcasting in a variety of different places, and so I always want to make sure that I want to always make sure that I'm not missing a question that might be in one area versus the other. So give me 1 second so that I can see if anybody's popped a question into where this is being broadcast in Anne's Art Club. I'm going to take a quick look. I think the question that's come up the most is this issue around, which is fascinating, and I guess I kind of get why it seems to pop up a lot, but I think it's really important to realize, because I think this is sort of a meta lesson around competition versus collaboration, is that when you are interested in a topic. And I actually talked about this on in a video that I think is going to be on my Instagram a little bit later today. But there's this issue that we have, I think, in the world, or it's always kind of existed, where and maybe it comes, I don't know, I felt like it was a lot stronger when I actually was in the corporate world than when I was outside of the corporate world. But that there's this sense of sort of people are competing against each other. And the thing about surface pattern design is it's very welcoming. The other thing that's great about it is that it's age agnostic. People are in the surface pattern design industry, and some start as young as, in fact, I think Bonnie's youngest course student is 12, but I think she also has 90-year-olds in her program as well. So it's open to everyone, and there's opportunity for everyone. It's completely age agnostic. The other thing about it is that because it is such a collaborative industry, and the reason it's a collaborative industry is because there's so much demand for new work that there's enough to go around for everyone. And the other thing is, I think it's important for us to realize when we're interested in a topic, you would like to get different perspectives on that topic. So I was talking about this the other day, and hello, Patricia. I was talking about this the other day, that when I was in college, I changed my major a bunch of times. So I don't know about you. Tell me in the comments if you went to college and you changed your major a whole bunch of times because you couldn't make up your mind. I couldn't really make up my mind. But at one point in time, because I grew up in Europe, I grew up in Paris, I wanted to do French, and I wanted to do sort of French literature. And I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole about that, but we could talk about it some other time. But the reason that I brought it up is because when I was really interested in French literature, I was reading all kinds of French literature, right? I didn't pick just one author. and only read that one author. And then it's like, okay, I don't want to read any other French literature. I'm only going to read that one author, Camus, for example, Albert Camus. And you don't do that either, right? So you open up your brain to all kinds of different people. If you have a topic that you love, for example, quilting, you're in a quilt guild. You might have taken a couple of quilt classes. You might actually be going to in either in person or online classes about quilting. But you're in a community where everyone is doing a quilt slightly differently, and people have a different approach to how you build your quilt, or a different perspective on how do you create the pattern for your quilt, and what you're going to put on the top, right, with the beautiful stitching that goes on the top layer of the quilt, let alone the actual way you're going to place the fabric, the different fabric you're using on your quilt. And so I want you to think about surface pattern design, in particular the courses that I offer and what Bonnie is offering right now. They're very, very synergistic. And you can, if you're interested in a topic, I think we all want to become experts at that topic, right? We want to learn from different people. We want to get different perspectives. We want to make sure that we're always getting the latest information on what's happening. And Bonnie and I both do a really great job at that. But Bonnie's course is only available once a year, which is why I'm so passionate about talking about it right now. Because if you want to take it in 2025. Don't wait until 2026. Okay, so I'm going to let you go. I try to not talk for more than a half an hour, and it's exactly 12:30 here in California. And I so appreciate each and every one of you coming to stay and talk to me today. And of course, if you're watching the replay, it's lovely to see you here as well. I will be back actually for a very special edition on Friday at noon Pacific, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, so that I can actually share my interview with Bonnie with you about immersion, and also about our wonderful collaboration, and just how incredible the immersion program is. So I hope to see you again on Friday. I will send out a little reminder because it's unusual for me to be live on Facebook and YouTube on Fridays. But in the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your day. And as I always like to say in closing, I am Anne LaFollette, and it's never too late to create. Bye for now, and I'll see you real soon.